Great morning, everyone. I hope you are having a great morning, same as mine. So, welcome to today's webinar, Automate Your Business Processes with Microsoft Power Apps. Today is all about discovering the low-code application development platform and learn how you will transform your ideas to apps quickly with Power Apps. I'd like to check in first. How are you feeling today? Can you type in the chat box? What are you feeling today? And where are you currently dialing in from? Because right now I'm feeling amazed. And yes, we are having a lot of attendees today coming in. And I'm actually dialing in from Makati. So, anyone, guys? And I hope you are having a good day today. But before we get started, I'm going to go through. Okay, so there is a poll here. And how are you feeling today? If feeling great, if feeling good, or just okay? It's okay. And I hope we're going to have, a lot of information in store for you today. So here, thanks for your response. So we have a 71% of feeling great today. I'm not sure if it's gloomy outside, but I hope you will not be felt sleepy today because we have a lot of information to share with you, of course, from our speakers for today. So before we get started, I'm going through some housekeeping notes to, ensure you can interact to myself as your moderator. I'm Karen. I'm the Assistant Marketing Manager for the Philippines at Softline Philippines, and I will be your host for today's session. So we are recommending the attendees to be listen and mode only. So if you have any questions later on, we're gonna discuss it. We're gonna uh answer those questions towards the end during our Q&A session. So you might want to have, raise your hand at using the reactions tab at the top of your Microsoft Teams. Also, you can also use the chat widget later on during the discussion by our speakers. And kindly take note that this session will be recorded to offer attendees for those who won't be able to join today. All right. So just to quickly run through with the agenda, we're going to have, of course, our welcome and opening remarks by the sales manager, Lilibet Tumbali, and followed by the meat of the session, which is optimizing business processes with Microsoft Power Apps by our customer success manager, John Ortiz, and followed by the demo and use cases and the Q&A and closing. Without further ado, please let me introduce you our sales manager, Lilibet Tumbali, for welcoming remarks. Hi, Beth. Good morning.
Good morning, Karen.
Morning.
Good morning, everyone. Once again, welcome to our webinar, Automate Your Business Process with Microsoft Power Apps. Do you know that the market for low-code application development tool is growing quickly, and this platform can help you, our customers, develop custom and flexible low-code line of business solutions that integrate your existing systems and data to drive innovation and efficiency across your organization. And we are excited to inform you that Softline receives Microsoft Low Code Application Development Advanced Specialization in May of this year. It means that we here in Softline could enable rapid end-to-end app development and automation of repetitive tasks through Microsoft Power App and Power Automate. And more of these solutions will be discussed today by our customer success manager. Meantime, allow me to highlight the facts and figures about Softline. Softline is a leading global solutions and services provider in digital transformation and cybersecurity. Our headquarters is in London and currently one of the fastest growing economies or companies in our sector. Since 2021, we were publicly listed in London Stock Exchange, and in the financial year 2021 ending March 31, Softline's total turnover is $2.2 billion. Our three-dimensional strategy is to expand our geography, portfolio, and sales channels to bring power of Softline to more customers, just like you. Since 2014, we actually acquired 20 companies, and five of them we made since the beginning of 2022. This is to support our strategy and to strengthen our capabilities and to be closer to you, our customers. We employ almost 8,400 people in 60 countries in Asia, Latin America, Eastern Europe, and Africa. More than 4,000 of our employees are technologists, developers, delivering services to you, our customers. Softline plays a key role in the world of digital transformation. And with our portfolio of solutions, services, and platforms, we are equipped to deliver even the most complex digital transformation projects and to protect organizations in cyberspace. The relationships that we have with thousands of vendors, we can move to the next slide. Thank you, Karen. The relationships that we have with thousands of vendors and 10,000s of customers across four continents shows the huge scale of Softline. You are seeing right now the logos of the vendors that we currently partner with here in Softline globally. And the next slide will we are showing you the number of customers. These are again the familiar logos that we are seeing every day. So these are the customers who have entrusted Softline to deliver digital transformation and cybersecurity for their organization. This actually helps us to deliver promises using the capabilities and offerings. So let's take a deeper dive into our portfolio. Our digital solutions are a single point of entry for the full cycle of digital transformation, from defining opportunities to delivering results. We manage experimentation and innovation alongside data analytics services through Softline Digital Lab. Yes, we have a Softline Digital Lab, as well as software development and application engineering and modernization with Develonica. Develonica is one of the companies that Softline acquired. Our key technology partner is Microsoft. Most of you are actually aware that we are a Microsoft Gold partner. Uh, Microsoft is a company recognized by CIOs globally as the most strategic technology vendor for digital transformation. The way we see it, no one can claim leadership in digital transformation without having advanced Microsoft relationships. Not only we deliver the whole suite of Microsoft solutions, but also premier services, a range of our own complementary services which are based on Microsoft technologies. These are the SQL, Windows servers, and the like. You would agree with me that cybersecurity is on everyone's agenda and everyone has the same problems: growing attack surface, the growing sophistication of attacks, and the challenge of accessing and retaining talent to prevent cybersecurity incidents. Softline solves all these issues and has the credentials to prove it. For instance, we are honored to be a member of the Microsoft Intelligence Security Association, an ecosystem of independent software vendors and managed security service providers that have integrated their solutions to better defend against a world of increasing threats. Infrastructure and cloud solutions cover all the major public cloud vendors, as well as challengers like Cloudflare and major hardware manufacturers. These solutions are the bedrock of any successful digital transformation. Softline works with hundreds of software vendors to help customers find the right application to support their business needs. Softline, as a licensed specialist, we understand IT assets and can make sure that you're spending the right amount of investment on the software that you need to keep your business running successfully. Whether our customers need technical support or technology education, we are here to help. We deliver transformational experiences for future proven hybrid workplaces, complete with devices and security. Our team can advise, deploy, and support business solutions such as CRM, business intelligence, and so on to help your business benefit from next generation capabilities of the latest products in the market. And aside from horizontal digital solutions and services, Softline delivers purposeful innovation for vertical use cases, digitizing customers' industries with the latest IT technologies such as artificial intelligence, RPA, or robotic process automation. This might also include things like industry specific software for fintech or for education and learning management. Our portfolio includes all the key components for the digital transformation you need, and Softline delivers complete solutions for our customers. And to sum it up, so there are lots of digital transformation to sum up, here are 6 reasons why you should use Softline for digital transformation. First, we are recognized by customers, vendors, and market experts as a reliable, proficient, and highly qualified digital transformation market leader. We have more than 25 years of experience in the industry. We are a one stop shop for all your IT needs. We can help you solve your technology problems, build and support multi vendor solutions, and ensure success with even the most complex transformational projects. We're always on hand, and we know that the next step to take, knowing that to do next, is critical in the complex and never ending journey of digital transformation. Fourth, all our platforms, innovation, knowledge, and experience are available to accelerate your digital transformation. Our solution and services address your needs across the entire value chain. We can onboard and serve customers at all stages of the value chain. And the last, but definitely not the least, we work with the best talent in the industry. Thanks to our unique long term employee partnership approach. For you, this means that we are excellently positioned to deliver more value in your transformation while de risking the implementation. That's all, and thank you, and learn as much as you can in this session. Over to you, Karen.
Thank you, Beth. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction and welcoming our attendees for today. And of course, a little bit about Softline. So we run through all of our services and solutions that we're gonna cater. So please, I hope our attendees for today was able to take down of all of those. But we're gonna don't fret because we're gonna share with you our slides later on. So all right. So we're here at the meat of our session. So without further ado, I'd like to turn over the floor to Mr. John Ortiz, our Customer Success Manager, to discuss how to optimize your business processes with Microsoft Power Apps. JC, good morning.
Good morning, Karen, and good morning, everyone. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. So, thank you po for the opportunity spending time with us to demonstrate and show you how Microsoft Power Apps would really beneficial to your organization, and not as a whole, but of course to our users. How we can transform their normal or manual processes to automate and without really investing a huge amount to get the services that you want. So the Power Apps would really help us to benefit, not for the organization, but to really empower your users individual, or everyone in your organization. So let me just present my screen so that to fully showcase the Microsoft Power Apps. Okay. So there you go. So first, I'm John Ortiz, your customer success manager of Softline Philippines. So I have extensive knowledge in cloud industry, especially for Microsoft solution for modern workplace. I'm also a fast track delivery professional, and we Softline really help our users, customers, and their end users to fully maximize the beneficial of Microsoft 365 solution. So how can we really optimize our business processes using the Microsoft Power Apps? So let me first introduce to you guys by playing a short video how Microsoft Power Apps works.
These days, many of us are learning new ways to work smarter, faster, getting more done in less time. In many instances, thanks to Microsoft Power Apps, the world's most complete low code application development platform. Now everyone has the power to create innovative applications that automate and improve processes they use every day, quickly, with intuitive Microsoft tools, pre built templates, and drag and drop simplicity. Power Apps makes it easy to seamlessly connect to hundreds of business systems and databases right out of the box, like SAP, Oracle, Workday, and Salesforce. It automatically standardizes all kinds of different types of data across your organization to unlock data silos, too, making it easy to build apps that work efficiently across different departments and divisions. So, say if Allie in accounting builds an app that updates and autofills customer data in any forms you use, sales can use it. Warehousing, logistics, legal, marketing, even HR. It's easily available for anyone in your entire organization. And if you want to take your apps to the next level, you can add advanced functionality, from AI and analytics to chatbots, interactive maps, external portals, mixed reality, IoT, and more. Power Apps is designed to work with the world's most popular development tools and platforms, so professional developers can jump code first into low-code projects while collaborating and scaling innovation on Visual Studio, GitHub, and even Azure. And you maintain governance and compliance with a single administrative console. So, if you're ready to transform more of your business ideas into business solutions, do it today. The possibilities are literally unlimited with Microsoft Power Apps.
There you go. So the possibilities are unlimited. And these are the opportunities on how we can improve our company business processes in three categories. As a digital transformation solution, a Softline, we see that this Power Platform, or specifically for Power Apps, really help us to give us smart business processes today, because there are so much data at our fingertip from our customers, social medias, our cloud-based applications, even our on-prem database, and more. And organization wants to put those data by creating innovative applications and services. And these services will help us generate more, or create more insight to drive better business outcomes. And by streamlining our processes through automation. So imagine we really don't want to invest our company in a different solution just to address our challenges. But what we want is to equip you, uh, all your people in your organization, to work smart and to create an application to help them do the manual processes to transform into an application with automation and so on with the solutions that we have. And this automation, which everyone sees this opportunity, not just the management or even the developer. So don't think that this Power Apps is really for developers in our organization. Think it as a way for you to equip yourself, to to improve yourself by using this application, because everyone can create a simple or a comprehensive application through Power Apps. So this is the innovation and this is the transformation that we want to embark as an organization, to embrace how we will accelerate without compromising security. And sometimes there's a lot of challenges that can block us in a way for us to develop or create our own solution. But how do we realize those opportunity when so many challenges get in our way? So business try to do the like obtaining software as a service solution, but there's not always the a good example of addressing our solution or challenges. So there's an alternative way. So that's why we are bringing the Power Platform, which is it's a no code solution to create an automation application, visual reports, and virtual or chatbots, to meet our business needs. Because these challenges probably we do have, especially for if we are a small company, we really don't want to invest to our developer. It's really a cost. But as much as possible, what else we could have what we could do in order for us to fill this gap and to achieve and resolve our challenges and time and resources constraint. Of course, we have a lot of priorities in our in the company. Every individual has their own tasks, but how can we really manage by not compromising our other tasks just to fulfill uh, our or those gaps in terms of our manual processes and also silo data. So if imagine if you have thousands of data, could be on your on-prem or cloud database, and those data are just sitting right there. And what we want is to transform, analyze those data, to see how can help or how this data can help us understand our business priorities, business challenges, and also what could be the opportunity for us to innovate as an organization. Complex processes. This one is really something that everyone really challenging to address our complex processes, because not all the organization has the same process. So it really depends on what industry, uh, what type of services that we have as organization, and how can we simplify those complex processes um, for those people who doesn't have any knowledge in terms of technology. So how can we ease their pain to simplify their manual process, to transform, to automate, and overcome these challenges. And of course, incompatibility across apps. So not all applications are um yeah, every applications that we use, it's unique, and also not every applications are can work together. But in Microsoft Power Platform, we can bring it together by integrating your, it could be your existing SaaS solution or or your existing services that you've already used to automate something like that. So that's how we will address those challenges using the Power Platform solution. And lack of actionable insights. So with the data that we have in our organization, how can we transform those data into visual reports? And shadow IT governance. Of course, what we want is to make sure that we are safe, we are compliant in terms of how we will use our data and what tool that we will be using to transform those data into an application and without compromising our security and compliance. So we have a good governance in terms of using a Microsoft Power Platform solution, specifically for Power Apps. So that's why we want to overcome these challenges with Microsoft Power Platform to accelerate and automate at scale with intelligent and ease, modernize our legacy tasks and processes in a secured low-code platform, and rapidly adapt to change our business needs with out-of-the-box solution. So with Microsoft Power Apps or the Microsoft Power Platform, it really offers to unveil comprehensive set of low-code solutions to meet our organization's need. Whether we build an apps, workflows, or even undertaking end-to-end platform to modernize. And of course, Power Platform is also recognized Gartner leading automation when it comes to transforming our data to uh, create an innovative application automation reports and with AI chatbot to help us efficiently solve our business problems with less of resilience or expensive resources. It really provides this low code solution natively integrated with Microsoft platform ecosystem. So it spans with your existing Office 365. If you're using a Dynamics 365 or even in Azure, and of course, standalone applications. When we say standalone applications, so if you were using, let's say, Google, Oracle, SAP, Salesforce, Workday, name it, all the software as a service solutions that you may probably have, definitely we can fully use those solution and create or build an application to meet your business needs. So that's why in under Microsoft Power Platform, Power BI, which is very common for us, in this will give us uh, way or this is a tool for us to create a business analytics and visualization solution that allows you to derive insights and build powerful visualization um, to analyze huge data in your organization. This is the solution for you to develop your own application, which is not only for developers but for everyone without any coding experience. You don't need to be an expert or a programmer or a developer just to learn how to build an app. In it's like you are building your PowerPoint presentation. That's how I can compare. And Power Apps, we follow the concept of what you see is what you get. Meaning when you put an image in your application, and that's the size of your application, let's say 1 by 1 or 2 by 2 or freestyle size, then definitely that will be the size of the image that it will be shown right within your application. You don't need to code how to insert an image or insert a button. It's really more on inserting by just using your mouse. That's it. And with simple analyzation, if you're familiar how Excel works, the if statement, then definitely you can use that concept to build your own application in Power Apps. And for Power Automate, this is your workflow automation. solution that allows your users to build simple and powerful solution, simplifying everyday business processes. One of the best examples in Power Automation is the approval request. Most of our organizations, specifically here in the Philippines, we still do the manual approval process, sending through email, attaching the file, or printing a hard copy of a document just to get the approvals of it could be from your manager, executive, or who will be the approver in your organization. And we want to scrap that process. We want to transform digitally by automating it, by simply asking or by clicking one click just to a request for approval, and your manager or the approver can easily approve through email or through Microsoft Teams. That's how powerful the automation works in Microsoft ecosystem. And Power Virtual Agent. So Power Virtual Agent, this is your intelligent virtual agent solution that allows your users to build a virtual agents without needing a background in code or AI. Meaning, this is good for HR who strive to get tons of questions every day from our users, how to process pag-ibig, SSS, what will be the process of claims, what are the company policies that we have, and so on. And these are common questions that we want to address easily, not repeating ourselves, but to equip and empower our users to get the right solution, right answer right away. So that can help us bring together using the Microsoft Power Virtual Agent. So you can integrate in Teams, or it could be on your website, intranet. This is how the virtual agent works. And all of this are basically in one shell for Power Platform that can help you connect using multiple data connectors. Could be on your on-premise database, using AI Builder where you can scan or perform automation to scan, let's say, on hardware or items, and can you know keep those data into a Microsoft Dataverse. It's really flexible. We don't really need to specifically what um, indicate, or you can use your in-house on-prem database or cloud SaaS database. Then definitely you can create and build this solution using this Power Platform, from Power BI to Power Virtual Agent. And that's something that we want to highlight for Power Apps. Power Apps will really beneficial how we can innovate across industry in terms if your organization in consumer goods, education, nonprofit, healthcare, professional services, central government, financial services, travel, across to all industries, to make sure and to transform your business processes into automation. So we are now in this area to embark digital transformation, and that's something that we want to accelerate our journey, whatever industry you are part of. So Power Apps will help us unlock innovation to build, highlight, customize tasks, and role applications. And just to give you guys an insight about um, the benefits of having a Power Apps. So if you will notice, Power Apps provide quantitative benefits for your organization compared to traditional development. Because in traditional development, you are just addressing one area, but you still have few things that you need to address, because not all complete package or ready to use solution or applications in our that we can obtain from third party. um ev- not every challenges can help us address. But in terms of building your own app, building your own application, less 70% less application development will be your cost and effort. And over 3 years, you will receive, or it will be 362%, which will be your ROI when you have your own application fully developed using the Power Apps, because you're addressing your challenges, right? So you don't need to spend more time or money just to get all the solutions you need from different third party. Why not build your own? And that's the benefits of low code development. You focus on innovating, the rest is taken care of. Increasing agility, development agility to automate and enhance your repetitive time consuming process, and also reduce error across your organization. Of course, speed and savings in terms of reducing time and cost, building web and mobile applications, enabling you to get through your development backlogs. And also efficiency, effortless, like what we've mentioned, across to all the services you've already using. Then definitely we can fully integrate that into your existing application. And lastly, limitless innovation. So there are 500 million applications will be developed in next 3 years. And these are the some applications or connectivities that you can use to start building your own app. Regardless if you have on-prem or cloud SaaS, or if you have existing solution, we can use that to create your own application through API and so on. And of course, built-in governance, security, and privacy. There is no solution that can beat Microsoft in terms of complying to all the regulations across, regardless if it's locally or international regulation, including GDPR, HIPAA, EU, SOC, and more. So it really span on all industry to use this solution to meet our business needs. So now let's move on and jump to the demonstration or demo how the Microsoft Power Apps. But yeah, so let me just share my screen once more for the presentation. And by the way, let me just show you first before I proceed in our actual demo. So these are the applications that Softline developed help our existing customers to transform their business by creating a unique app to meet their business needs. So let me start with the travel requests. Travel requests, if our company requires, you know, to travel from different places, and what we want is to reimburse our expenses, the tickets that we shoulder, for the business trip. Then what we want is there is an application or a platform that our user can use to file the request and to get approved or to get declined if it will require a validation, and to submit all the required for the travel that you want to visit, let's say to our site in Malaysia, for example, something like that. And our employees will have the opportunity to upload the POE after the finishing or after they have successfully accomplished the business travel. So this one will I which I will be showing to you later on, one of the applications, so Power Platform or Power Apps that we have fully developed to one of our customer. And if you will notice, this is we've used the Microsoft Teams so that user can easily access this application. And then we use the Power Automate and Power Apps and SharePoint to build this application. So this just three. So imagine this three services. We created this Power application to achieve the travel request application. And then also we do have the leave requests. I heard some organization here in the Philippines still file manually their leave by submitting a form. It could be through Microsoft Form, and then their manager would tell them if it's approved or not. And then also for when they're also filing sick leave or vacation leave or maternity, paternity, or any kinds of leaves that you have in your company, they do it manually, like a form or through email. And of course our HR would be, or it's too difficult for them to track how many leave accruals or leave you have for each of our employees. So this leave request can help us address that. So with the help of this application that we have fully developed, all they need is simply log in as an employee and then submit a request when they're filing a leave. And their manager or supervisor will receive an automated email or a notification in Microsoft Teams to approve or reject the request. And you have also optional to attach a file if in case it will require for the employee to submit the medical certificate. And you can also see the how many leave available for the employee. Staff claim is this one will create, or this can help us address when we shoulder something, company expenses, using our own personal or our own money. So if you let's say shoulder some expenses, for company, and then you want to reimburse or file reimbursement, then definitely you can simply submit, and your manager, or it could be our HR or accounting or finance team will validate and approve your requests. In some organization like this, they have available cars in the company where our employees could be manager or or our engineers or our project manager on site. They can use our company car. So if they want to book, let's say if they want to use that car, let's say next week Monday, then they can simply file or request uh, they can submit a request, and then someone, it could be manager, will help us approve that request so that you can book that car on that day. And then recently, we have developed the bidding management app. So this bidding management app can help easily, our leaders in our organization to procure items, to make purchase. And our managers, business decision makers, or our executive levels can easily approve this request by automating through application or by getting an email, and then fully integrated in Office 365 ecosystem. And then in this application, it is a one-stop shop for you to organize, to send a proposal or asking a proposal to your vendors and to make negotiations. We can also integrate digital signature through this application if it will require for contract signing, especially when it comes to big deals. So this help us address our manual processes, by printing a hard copy, drafting emails separately, asking managers to get the proposal or the bomb or the items that they want to procure for their department or organization. And all of this are the sample applications that we have recently developed to our existing customers. And there are actually more. In the process. So as of now, we cannot disclose that, but um, these are the applications that we successfully created for our customers. And definitely, if you do have manual processes, then we can help you transform those challenges and build an application to meet your or and address your business needs. So let's go ahead and proceed to our demo. Okay, all right. So currently, here in Microsoft Teams, as you can see, this is the platform where you can communicate and host a meeting and to call your peers, do collaboration. But it really offers more. We can fully integrate different kinds of application, even the Power Apps, so that user can easily access it right with their fingertip using regardless if they're on mobile or on the web or through Microsoft Teams app for desktop. So this is the bidding management app. So if you will notice, we can easily access it right within Microsoft Teams. And if let's imagine that I'm a department or one of the managers in my department and would like to uh, replace our printer, for example. So here, this is your main dashboard. This dashboard can be fully customized based on your preference. If you want, let's say, pictures to be your icons for this, then definitely we can make that work. But if you want a simple application that you can develop for your organization, then that's fine. And here in this bidding management app, you will see you have menu for approval, purchases, negotiation, configuration, and then your main dashboard where all your requests you've made recently or for the previous events that you requested to procure um, a solution or services. So here to have if in case or working on something, so it's going to be categorized as draft and waiting if it's something that you are waiting for an approval to proceed for this or this request. And then in progress, meaning it's in the process of being approved or it's already in the, let's say, middle of, or it's in the process of getting the approvals from our vendors or accredited vendors and completed once they have successfully procured the item or lastly being rejected if our request being denied. You can see that through here. So when you here and then this one is the process. So imagine you have um a a, a, a section where you can see the status of your request. So you can track and monitor if who will be the person needs to approve this request. right? So that's how powerful the Power Apps. It can track who requires for an approval, and also to see exactly who approve, and from to see the timestamp from the time that they have approved the request, and so on. And then the rest you will be seeing for the pending approvals that we're still waiting for the other users or other business decision maker in our organization. And then you can see the view details in this section. So like this is the form where you can fill out when it comes to the detail, what type of item that you want to procure, and then the request date, which part of department you are belong, and then who are the creator of this request, and then project ID if there is in your organization, delivery to, who will be the recipient, title of your request, description, and the product list. So if you're trying to buy or get a new laptop for your department, then definitely you can specify that. What would be the specs? Like it should be iCore, i5, some i5 10th generation with 16 gigabytes of RAM. Should be Lenovo, Dell, or HP. Those are your product lists that you can list down here. And then what would be the unit price? And then you can also the budget ID, if because every department in our organization has their own budget. So you can specify that as well. And then here we do have the bid letter preparation, proposal evaluation, negotiations, make a contract, and then you can also upload final contracts. So this part will be under for procurement team. So there will be the one to draft the proposal, to reach out to our accredited vendor, and so on. And so this tool really helped us simplify, right, our process. And that's something also that we want to achieve if in case that we still have manual processes in our organization, to transform into an application. And here you will see that managers can easily approve the requests by viewing this detail. So if you are the part of the approvers, then definitely you can simply approve or refuse this request. You can also do this within your Microsoft Teams apps, like without needing you to access this app. So let me just show you as an example. So you have multiple ways to approve the requests, not just within the application, but through email, or it could be through Microsoft Teams. So this one, user will receive a pop-up like this, asking you to approve this request. And then from here, they can add comments, they can add more action to follow up, reassign this to someone, and then get their approval. And then you can also integrate the digital signature like Adobe Sign, DocuSign, if your organization has that solution in place. And through email, of course, through email, they also receive a notification email about the request if being made. Sorry, let me just. There you go. So like this, sorry for the text, but when we translate this into English, so this will be the approve or reject option. So right straight through from your email, or it could be in Microsoft Teams, you can receive this notification and easily approve their request and review it without you needing to access this application. And then for us, for our procurement team, so these are the items. It will be listed here if in case that we have successfully procure or made the purchase in our organization. And then the negotiation where uh, here, if you can see if it's still in progress, you can see in this part where the we are now being evaluated to purchase to here under this section, the proposal and evaluation, meaning you are now evaluating it if the winning bidder successfully proposed or submitted their proposal, and us, in the procurement will help us decide and relay this information who will be um, person to enlist and sign the minutes of based on the proposal that they have submitted. And there's actually plenty of solutions. So this one can be fully customized. It's really not necessary that this one can like a plug and play. It could be used this application. But if you want to customize a little bit, like say you want to remove some process here, then definitely it can make that work. So that's how we normally or we use this application. So if you created a new request, so these are the fields, and then you can even add the product list and then choose from save templates. If you already have in your account, then definitely you can simply submit this one once you fill this form, and then it will go to the next approver for this person. And then once they evaluated this, if it's approver, then it will proceed for the next step, which is for submitting the proposal to our accredited vendors. So this is the bidding management app. So if you will notice here, we have the configuration because you can specify who will be your supplier or your accredited vendor, their contact information, their address, and then here processes, meaning to say who will be the approver when it comes to services, hardware, um, software, and so on. So you can specify who will be the person in charge to approve your request. And then also for share, if you are going to share this to your specific people in your organization. So this is the bidding management app. So in terms of the complete, so it's actually already implemented this app to our one of the largest largest customer in Softline Vietnam. So they're now using this bidding management app when it comes to procuring solutions in their organization. Now moving on, let's proceed for the travel requests. So for the travel requests, here we have the my request and request approval. So if you are a manager, then definitely this will be the section that you need to access in order to approve your user's request. And then if you are a regular employee, this is the section where you can request for travel. So like this, you have the all requests that you've made, and then travel request that being approved, currently in pending state, waiting for your manager's approval. And then if there is a required item that you need to update, then you can easily go here and then decline if it was being declined, canceled if you canceled the your travel requests, and then you draft if you are still in the process of draft trying to submit this request. So when you go or file a request, so it's pretty much straightforward, by adding the title, request, location, start date, end date, estimate cost of this travel, and then attachment could be your ticket or your evidence of you things that you need to submit before you make a travel. And once you submit the form, then technically it will be on the pending state where your manager will require to approve this request. So once it's approved, then definitely you can see the status to change from pending to approved. All right. So this is one. So let's try and access the manager, um, how the manager will approve this request. So here we have the Contoso and Softline annual meeting. So this one, if you will see, it's still pending, but we can make a new request. Let's say um, site visit to our uh, A, and then location, let's say Cebu. Okay, and then start date, let's say next week, and then okay, total estimate cost, let's say estimate cost would be 10,000. And then the details, everything you can also attach and date of request, of course, today, and then submit the form. Alright. Okay, so now it's being requested. So here, this is the manager. Let's try to access again. So here we can see that this one is we have a pending. So right from here you can confirm the request and you can input something if it will require, like if there is a required to request the to be updated this request, then you can initiate from here. If it's not valid or need more justification why you need to visit to that site, then you can request an update for or to update this request to the requestor. And then from here, let's say if you are good to go, then we can approve the request. Once being approved, then all we just need is refresh, and then there you go. It's already approved. So it all it there is a combination of of us getting a notification if there is a requirement needed for our business, like getting an email once your manager successfully approve your request. We can make that work. We can also receive a notification in Microsoft Teams that telling you that your request has been successfully granted or approved, something like that. So that's how the Power Apps works. So imagine no need for you to draft email and then wait for your manager's reply or respond to get this approved. But here in this app, you can simply fill fill the form, fill out the form, and then just wait for their approval. And then your manager can simply click approve, decline, or request for an update. So that's how the Microsoft Power Apps, how powerful it is, to address our manual processes, and even our leave requests in our organization. So for the leave requests, let me just pick the newer version. Yes, here you go. Here for the leave request, so you can fully customize this. Let's say you have your own logo, company details of this application, and then if you are the administrator, let's say if you're from HR, you do have option here to configure your application. You can log in as a manager or log in as an employee. When you log in as an employee, you can see the annual leave, sick leave, special leave, maternity. If you have balance, if you still have balance for your annual leave, then definitely it would tell you if you have remaining, or and then how many days that you've already used for your annual leave, even for your sick leave or other kinds of leave that you have in your organization. We can put it in this app, and then you can see the details of your previous leave, and then your information, your start date, when did you start working with your company, and then your seniority, employee ID, and so on. So it's like you're building your own HRIS using the Power Apps. And then you can even simply request, and then from here fill out this form, and then how many days, day off, morning, afternoon, or full, and then how many days, if there's a request for urgent, or and then you can even attach if it's a sick leave, and then the rest, and then you can submit, and your manager will be notified for this request. So that's how easy to use Microsoft Power Apps when it comes to this solution. Oops, there you go. Yes, and that's how Microsoft Power Apps works. Hopefully, so these are some example of applications that we want to develop, and there's really more, especially if you have unique challenges and something that we can address using this solution. So Power Apps can do that. And lastly, Power Apps part of you if you're using a business basic, business standard, business premium, Office 365 E1, E3, E5, it's already part of it. So you have a Power Apps only for with Office 365. Comes with your Office 365 bundled, and you can use SharePoint as your data source, and you can create unlimited Power Apps in your organization. And that's how the Power Apps works. And also to showcase, there are plenty of companies across the world who use the Power App solution in terms of retail and consumer, discrete manufacturing, government, education, nonprofit, healthcare, banking, and finance, um, professional services, travel and transport, energy. So these are the top companies who've already used who've already used Microsoft Power Apps to address their business challenges. That's how they innovate and make sure they leverage the benefits of having a Microsoft 365 solution in their organization. And if you want to know more about their success stories, so definitely there is a link here that we can show you so that you can see exactly how the Power Platform or Power Apps works in their industry. Okay, so yep, would like the floor is now open for questions. Um, we are very happy to answer it for you.
All right. So thank you, JC, for that informative session. I'm actually learning as well. So can we give a round of applause via reactions to JC or John? Anyway, thank you so much for that session, JC. You've covered a lot exactly. And we actually have two questions here. So let's start from Sir Ernest Deniega. Are those customized apps included already in Power Apps, or do we have to build or pay for it? Can you clarify that or expound about it?
Right?
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah, to answer that question, definitely we have ongoing promotional service that we offer to our customer. Definitely Karen will be she will be sharing it the promotional that we offer so that you can obtain those pre-built applications that we have fully developed. Um yeah.
And to add to it, so I'm going to discuss later on the offers. So for every purchase 300 Microsoft 365 business licenses, you have an option also a choice of two free Teams app. So it's a complimentary Teams app to be given to those who will purchase 300 Microsoft 365 business licenses. So actually, JC mentioned or John mentioned it earlier. This is actually a built-in app on your existing, or if you're gonna purchase a Microsoft 365 business licenses, business basic, business standard, right? So I hope we were able to answer your questions, Sir Ernest. Don't fret because if you need to book a consultation with us, our softline experts will be glad to be of help to you. Okay, so another question is, Jan, is there a way to generate printable report or report the data to CSV in Power Apps?
When it comes to report like PDF, then definitely we can make that work. So like a printed PDF copy that you want to produce automatically. So it will really require an extensive customization and right integration of different tools like Adobe Acrobat. Then yeah, definitely Power Apps can make that work.
Okay, thank you, John. And thanks, Sir Melvin for that question. From Miss Maribel Octaviano, do we have any example of data analytics app done using Power Apps, John?
Okay. When it comes to data analytics that we have done, as an example, as of now, we lean towards for the applications, developing applications. But in terms of data analytics app, it would yeah. So we are also capable in terms of data analytics. You can, if let's say you plan to build an application with visual reports included, and so that you can easily analyze and then make a request or any types of data form, then definitely we can fully integrate to that application. But as of now, for example, none yet, but we are capable to develop if there is a required needed.
All right, thanks, John. Lastly, we have from Isaiah Pearl Santos. Hi, John. Do you have existing project in Power Apps Plus Dynamics 365?
For yes, we have some, but yeah, we our regional will help really help us to integrate and create a solution for us to work together Power Apps and Dynamics 365.
Okay, thanks. And I hope John was able to answer all those questions. Keep those questions coming in because we're gonna also do send an email to you if we will not be able to cover it in this session. And for a one-on-one consultation with John or our Softline experts, please do send an email to info.philippines@softline.com. So, right.
Yes, so it will be best if you will let us know the requirements of your business needs, then let's see how we can transform those requirements into an application. So it will be a win-win for us if you already using a Microsoft 365 or Office 365 solution. So it's really a matter of customizing your own app. Yeah.
Okay, so as I said, book a consultation with us. Send an email to info.philippines@softline.com. Thanks, John. And as mentioned earlier, we also have you're gonna receive an exclusive offerings from Softline, and these are mainly, of course, as mentioned by John earlier, the Microsoft Power Apps is known for being a no-code, low-code platform which provides an environment that makes it easy for us or your business to build up custom applications. So for your specific needs, or you just have to drag and drop operations. However, not all businesses take full advantage of this application. So understanding this, Softline is here for you and design a series of automated processes wherein you have the power also to receive a complimentary customized Microsoft Teams app. So for every purchase of 300 M365 business licenses. So earlier, John discussed how it works, the travel request, staff claim, leave request, bidding management app, car booking, etc. Right? So if this is something that interests you, please do send an email at info.philippines@softline.com. Another offers that you can check out, of course, our Softline Managed Protection offer. This is you have the right also to own a free SMP service package when you purchase 200 licenses of M365 Business Premium. So what is Softline Managed Protection, or SMP? Is actually a security service package designed by Softline specifically for SMBs who are using M365 Business Premium, which actually support you and grow your business with a comprehensive security and collaboration solution throughout the project implementation. And also Microsoft 365 enablement. So you will actually gain a complimentary Microsoft 365 enablement with the purchase of 50 times of M365 business licenses with selected Microsoft products trial packages on us. So if you want to know more of all of these offers and you want to leverage on it for your business, please do send an email to us and get engaged with Softline. If you also have a plan to do a digital transformation and you don't know what to do next, we can help you both. So you can actually browse our website at softline.ph. In requirements, just reach out via email at info.philippines@softline.com. You also follow our official Softline social media pages. For Facebook, it's www.facebook.com/shopline Philippines, and LinkedIn, it's www.linkedin.com/company/softline-Philippines. And you can actually manage and purchase your subscriptions easy through our Softline subscription service portal. This is our, let me just go through it. I'm just gonna share how it look like. So we have recently launched our Softline subscription service, wherein you can easily manage your purchase or your subscription at Softline portal. So wherein you can see the catalog here, what are the different licenses available for you. And there are also, some of these have also trials, so you can actually subscribe to it and get to know it and go through it. And then once you are okay with that, you can actually book an appointment with Softline experts. So there's a lot of licenses available for you. So feel free to visit our Softline subscription service at ph.softline.market/catalog. We're gonna paste the link on the chat box. Charles, please do that, so you can actually access this catalog right at your fingertips. Right. So okay. And of course, upcoming events, we would like to invite you. We're going to have our next event on a monthly basis. Our next topic with around our Azure MSP and services. If you want to know more about it, we're going to post our official invitation on our official Facebook and LinkedIn pages. That would be around second week of August. And then our Thanksgiving party for our Softline PH partners and customers, which will happen on the first week of December, but this is by invite only. Of course, if you will be our Softline customers right after this sessions, we'll be gladly to invite you on our Thanksgiving party happening on December. Okay, so I think we've already covered all the questions posted in the chat. If there is still any questions, we're gonna give you some time to post your questions in the chat widget. If there's none, you can actually, so it's actually posted in our chat, our survey form. Please do spend time to answer our survey to get to know more, of course, on how to improve our next event. Your insights are very valuable to us, so please do complete our survey form. And also we'll know at least if you guys are already using your Power Apps on your current business and you want to really leverage on or maximize the benefits of it. Please just put a general feedback on that survey form, so one of our representative will contact you. All right, so I think we're all good, and I'd like to thank you guys, our attendees, for participating on this webinar today, and JC for running through your presentation, of course, the demo use cases you presented earlier. Thanks, Charles, as well. And of course, have a great day, everyone. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, everyone. Maraming salamat po.